have been eager for this showdown for a while. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the USC Trojans taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this. Broncos will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So USC's offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience, Jesse. These kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
They'll throw it on first down. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. Early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. The Trojans will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Tight end getting vertical. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The back goes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking downfield, it's Savage. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Trojans in the hurry up.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick six. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. The Trojans are stopped, but not before getting the first down. He's looking to throw it. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They get to the line quickly.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're just...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys. He's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Getting some heat. On the run, fires downfield.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He makes the connection.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And he makes the catch inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
On to attempt the try. Right down the middle. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tight.
No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Dropping back, it's Savage. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Trojans used to be known for student body right, and they can still do that. But with quarterbacks like this, you want to put it up.
Yeah, I think they hung that up years ago when they started to find, you know, big, strong quarterbacks that can throw the ball all over the yard. So I like the student body right, student body left, but that's a little old school for me, RD.
And the Trojans are in the hurry up. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll throw it on first down. Snags it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The Trojans will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Trying to power it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, USC. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk. The program who played in the first ever CFP championship is always a threat to come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Got a man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Caught in the backfield, it's Briggs. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Quarterback on the keeper. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Back to throw, it's Savage. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Still on his feet at the 45. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop him. There's no way to coach a defense up against him. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
He's got it on the right. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He'll take a shot. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Open runway ahead. The 30. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. They'll give it to him again. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To throw, it's Savage. He's right on target. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. The throw to the outside is complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Running back goes in motion. They'll go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield. It's all. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. The Broncos will move the sticks. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. He'll do it himself. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Comes out throwing on first down. Got him downfield. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Broncos. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Firing to the right, complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. To the ground with the back. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. Looking to pass, it's Savage. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quickly complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Trojans are marching down the field.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations at USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level week in and week out, because this guy has the skills and the tools to take them.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dorsey. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll try the run. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Savage. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Flag on the field, and the kick is going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a 1st down. The snap sets up to throw. Out of the backfield, the running back snags it, but couldn't keep his feet in bounds. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. They move the tight end all over. On second down, he'll let it fly. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Baylor is getting its clock cleaned today. That crowd was chanting "sick 'em" in the pregame. They're saying some other things right now. They're trailing by 14 to Wyoming. For now, it's back to you, fellas. But, of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you see.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw it, Savage. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Field goal is good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. He's got it. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Broncos will hustle to the line. Trying to find his man on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misconnection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed on the outside, it's Davis. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. He'll come out throwing on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Feeling some heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. He's got it on the run. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? And the fumble will go out of bounds. They'll lose a few on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Trying to get to it. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down. Power football with the run. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And it's pretty clear the defensive game plan through 30 minutes has been just try to hang on and hope for the best against these electrifying quarterbacks. Whether it's throwing or running, they've dictated how this game has gone and maybe made those defensive coordinators question their career choices. Going to be fascinating to see which defense cracks the code. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Finds his tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Here's the handoff. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Another 1st down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
2nd down.
Wide receiver shows motion. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And it's no good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown, we're still sitting on a 10-point game. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He's going to pass. He's got his man. And the Trojans want to move quickly. Back to pass, it's Savage. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
They'll run it from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline, it's Davis. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Broncos are on the move. They'll ride the hot hand. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Working that left side now. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It is good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. From the shotgun, the inside give. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Savage. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Reels it in down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Well, he hauls that pass in. Big play for the offense. The Trojans have had such a history at this receiver position, right? You go back to Mike Williams, Keyshawn Johnson, Juju, and then Jordan Addison. There's always a playmaker on the perimeter of the field for the quarterback to take advantage of, and they've got to keep feeding this guy the football. He is dangerous.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments. They've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He's looking downfield to throw. He makes a catch. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Swings it out to his running back. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Up-tempo for the offense. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Wants to throw on 3rd. And the ball is intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Broncos! This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, and get you a touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Wisconsin is currently trailing, but if this young star powers a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Allen Amici and Ron Dane among the greats to play in Madison.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tulane. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Motion from the offense. Going up top on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
A 1st down.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Soft spot in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
1st down for the offense.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Takes the easy one to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Coming after it. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is perfect. And now they regain the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. The Trojans in the hurry-up. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking for a man. It's Savage. He finds his man. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good. And then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. Wide out in motion. They keep attacking through the air. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep moving. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. The Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Handoff from the gun. Touchdown Trojans! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
38, Western Michigan. 34.
Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're trying to get to him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Got his man on the right. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Savage. Pressure coming. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Finds space on the right. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Getting some heat. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal, USC.
They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USC. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding today with major ramifications across the college football landscape. Wisconsin is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Camp Randall. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football.
Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tulane. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Throws to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And now on second down for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time on target. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds at this point.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. They're bringing heat. Finds him out of the backfield. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Broncos headed quickly to the line. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Short throw to the sideline, complete, and he'll pick up the first down. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? Wants to fire on second down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He's got his man. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
Got all 3 timeouts left in your back pocket. You're down a possession here late in the fourth quarter. You do not have to kick an onside kick. Trust your defense. If you use your timeouts wisely, you can have a lot of time left on offense to go and win this game.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense getting set for first down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football. With the lead late in the game, we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds, we're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players. and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.